Cooking a meal for your family is an act of intuition. A pinch of salt, a splash of oil, it's driven by feel. But when you're feeding 4,000 people simultaneously, intuition becomes a liability. Historically, community kitchens have scaled up their traditional recipes by relying on rough estimates. A few extra handfuls of rice here, an unmeasured scoop of spices there. That guesswork compounds fast. A 10% miscalculation across thousands of portions causes wild fluctuations in the calories each person actually receives. It creates hidden mountains of wasted food and quietly bleeds the operational budget dry. This is the exact problem FMB HQ was built to solve. Conceived entirely from scratch, it is a cloud-native enterprise system that replaces scattered paper logs and messaging apps with a single, unified digital workflow. Feeding a community is a sacred responsibility. Honoring that trust requires leaving the guesswork behind and adopting the data-driven rigor used by advanced logistics networks. The entire ecosystem rests on a highly structured master library containing over 600 individual ingredients. The system strips away generic labels. Every single item is mapped into two precise data streams: a live financial cost per gram and a scientifically verified breakdown of its exact macronutrients. When chefs develop dishes using Bora culinary traditions in the Food Inspiration Lab, the software enforces strict boundaries. Every recipe, no matter how complex, must be mathematically standardized to a precise 1 kilogram baseline. As ingredients are added to the builder, the system instantly calculates the exact cost per serving, determines the spice heat level, or SHU, and projects a complete FDA-style nutrition label right on the screen. By standardizing this baseline, these recipes function as living mathematical models, pre-calculated and ready to deploy at any scale. But a chef standing in front of a hot stove doesn't have time to read a dense spreadsheet. The challenge is translating that financial and nutritional data into tools the kitchen staff can actually use. For executive planning and display, the system generates rich print mode. This layout combines high-quality food photography with clear nutritional sidebars, giving leadership a comprehensive view of the menu. Down on the kitchen floor, the format changes entirely. Condensed mode strips away the photography and design, printing hyper-efficient, compact batch checklists that chefs use directly at their prep stations. This granular data only serves the mission if it is physically accessible. By custom formatting the output, the system links the nutritionist's spreadsheet directly to the chef's cutting board. The real test of this architecture happens when that perfected 1 kilogram recipe is moved into the Event Manager module to feed a crowd. The user simply selects the dish and types in the exact head count, or the number of communal serving plates, known as thals, required for the upcoming macaque gathering. The software takes over. It instantly scales the baseline formula, calculating the raw ingredient requirements in kilograms needed to feed thousands. No manual multiplication required. At the same time, it queries the live inventory database to project the total operational cost for the event. To maintain absolute integrity, the system enforces a strict operational rule. Humans are locked out from manually adjusting recipe weights. If the requirements change, you only adjust the head count. By locking the mathematical ratio, the kitchen knows exactly how much food to pull from the shelves, what the nutritional output will be, and precisely how much the event will cost, all before a single stove is turned on. Ultimately, the logistics fade into the background when the meal is finally plated and served to the community. Sitting at their tables, guests can scan a printed QR code with their phones. This pulls up the full event menu, giving them total transparency into the exact nutritional makeup of the food they are about to eat. Through that same link, diners submit star ratings and comments for every dish. That feedback flows in real time straight to the executive dashboard, allowing leadership to continuously refine the recipe library based on actual community preferences. This archive of structured ingredient data, cost history, and feedback provides the training set for future AI-driven predictive modeling and automated menu optimization. FMB HQ brings the relentless precision of a global catering enterprise to the community kitchen, powered entirely by the spirit of service.